Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on the film Snow Buddies. Now, as you know, Snow Buddies is a 2008 direct-to-video film from Disney and is also meant to be the final installment to feature the original cast from the Air Bud films, which is more like a passing the torch kind of thing. Now, the premise of the film is meant to be about the Air Buddies who end up getting shipped from Fernfield, Washington, and ending up in the fictional town in Alaska known as Fentuck. So, of course, we see how B-Dog, Buddha, Blubberball, Mudbud, Rosebud, and Buddy end up trying to adapt to a different environment. We kind of see also how we're introduced to one of the new characters known as Adam, who wants to become a sledder, much like his dad, after a tragic event that happened to his original crew. You can kind of tell his father's a bit more fearful that he doesn't want the same thing to happen to him. And we're kind of also shown how Adam's dog Sasha wants to sort of carry on his father's legacy and also his mum's. So of course we kind of see mainly how Adam finds the Air Buddies, and of course this ends up with them going on all-out sled race as it can lead them to a way to get to the airport. And of course we are introduced to the villain, John George. Now, John George's character is just thrown in to kind of be the mean-spirited, selfish, arrogant bully, as well as lying, cheating, and all that, just to get a head start. I think, well, not a complete bad character. I think he's just thrown in to kind of be a counterpart to Adam and his dad. You can kind of tell Adam's dad sees his dogs as family, while John George doesn't. And pretty much I would say the movie does kind of hit close to home, because when you kind of got the buddies missing their original owners, you can kind of tell their owners do miss their dogs as well, and it kind of relates as if you've moved somewhere else and you miss your original friends. It really does hit close to home. And I would say, well, the movie is a little predictable. You know it's going to end on a good note. It still tries to take itself seriously. And I would say the movie has an important message, mainly about, like, if you're ever lost, if you ever feel out of place, you will always know where you're meant to be. And also to face new challenges and obstacles. Now, well, the movie came with the good, it also came with the bad, as a lot of puppies that were playing the characters ended up tragically, some of them either ended up being diagnosed with dangerous illnesses, and this kind of caused a lot of controversy with the film, and even getting the movie not permitted to use the No Animals Were Harmed logo. So kind of showing that Disney didn't really get prepared. And yeah, I would also say that, well, the movie is good. It does try to feel like they wanted to do something big. For example, I also kind of feel you could have had Adam's father talking with his mother and his mum trying to say, do you think you're doing the right thing? You could have had Adam's father saying, I just don't want him to get his hopes up. And again, you could have had Adam look at the picture with Sasha of the original sledding team. This really would have been a more passing the torch thing. But in my overview thoughts, Snow Buddies is an okay film. Again, yeah, it gives the last appearance of Air Bud and that, and it's kind of that moment to show that the characters were getting older, and that moment about passing the torch. So I think the movie deserves A thumbs in the middle. Kind of okay, kind of alright, but it's a hit and miss. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.